Okay, now I'm going to be showing you how to use Google Docs. And first, how to get to a Google Doc. You can do that by selecting on the apps icon here, and you can directly select Docs, or you can go in through Drive. And once you're in Drive, you can go to the Create or New button here and select Google Docs from there. And a new Google Doc will appear on your screen. The first thing you will want to do is title your document, just as I've shown in the previous videos. By clicking here, that will rename the document, and select OK. The first skill in the manual that you need to know how to do with a Google Doc is how to select text. And you can do this once you have a sentence or an image. You can select that by putting your mouse at the beginning of what you'd like to select, holding it down, dragging it, and on the area, and that will select the area. To select a graphic, you can just click on it. Right in the center of the image will work, and that will select that image, and you can delete it that way, or you can change the size, or do whatever you would like to the selected item. To select an item all at once, you can do this by putting your mouse at the beginning of the text, hold your mouse down, drag to the end of the document so everything is selected. Just like that, and it will be highlighted blue when it is all selected. Change the font appearance. You can do this by clicking. You can highlight what you would like changed, and you can select up here on the toolbars the different font choices, and that will change the font style. If you're going to just start typing something, you can also select your font from there. You can change the size as well here, bold, italicized, underlined. Can also be done there, as well as the font color. So size, you would select this and then choose the size font that you would like. To underline text, you will highlight that text if you've already written a sentence and select this underline button. Or if you're just going to start typing, you can also select it before you type a sentence. The next thing that you need to know how to do is to bold text, and if you highlight it, you can click on this B button. Or before you begin typing, you can also select that B button to bold something. To center, justify, right or left align text. Justify, first of all, here you can left align by selecting this button here. To center align, you can do that, and then to right align here. And then to justify and put everything the same distance from the sides, you will hit this here, and that will justify. Okay, it means justify, by the way, means to create even or straight text with both margins. All right, to change the line spacing of a document, you can do this by up here. There is a shortcut right here. This button is your line spacing. That's a shortcut, and you can select if you want double or 1.15 or 1.5 or single, or you can do custom spacing. The other option is to go under, you could go under the format bar and go to line spacing there as well. That's a second option. Okay, to modify a document's margins, what you will do is, the easiest way is you can do this by going to the file and then to the page setup, and you can edit all of the margins from here. That would be the easiest way to change margins. So file, page setup, and then select what you would like and hit OK. You can also change the orientation of your paper here as well. Landscape or portrait if you would like. Create columns within a document. What you're going to want to do to create columns is you will want to, I'm going to go to a new page here, and you will go to the You'll want to actually click on the table at the top of your Google Docs. So insert, table, drag your mouse over the squares and highlight how many columns and rows that you would like in your document. So maybe if you want to just do 2 here, a 2 by 1, it will initially create a table with 2 columns. Your table will look like this until you type text in it. Okay. And to get rid of the table lines, so you don't see these lines when you print, what you'll want to do is make sure your mouse is inside the table and click on the table icon up here and select Table Properties. And what you'll want to choose is the table, you'll want to change the table border to white. So right here, you will want to choose white and select OK. Now your grid is not showing. It will not appear. Your column should look like this now. Okay. I just showed how to insert a table, and that's the next skill here. And as shown before, it's insert and then table, and you can choose how big you would like your table to be. And you can always edit that table and add more columns and rows. You can do that by highlighting. If you want to add a row below, you can insert a row below. If you want to add a column, you can insert a column to the left or to the right. So you can modify your table at any time. Complete a spell check in your document. You can do this by clicking on the Tools icon, and at the top click on the Spelling, and you can see that no spelling suggestions have been given for this document, so everything must be spelled correctly. When you're typing, usually if something is spelled incorrectly, a red line will appear below that, and you will want to, so this, as I just typed faster incorrectly, a red line appears, and the easiest way to correct that spelling and get their spelling suggestion is to right mouse click, or if you're on your Google Chromebook, click with both fingers real quickly at the same time, and it will give you a suggestion, did you mean? And that will correct it. Okay. If you don't agree with this suggestion, you can always click ignore, which then it will not appear red anymore. To use the thesaurus in a Google Doc, what you're going to do, well, first of all, it's going to allow you to look up a definition or synonym of any word in your document. It's located in the Tools menu, and what you're going to do is you are going to go to oh, sorry. Let's see, I think it's the, nope. I can't find that at this moment. So we'll come back to that one in a second here. But I know it is here. So we will come back to that. To add a web link, that is the next thing that you need to be able to do. And to add a web link, what you will do is you will click anywhere in your document where you'd like the link to appear, or you can even highlight text where you would like that web link to appear, and you highlight that text, and what you're going to do is you're going to go to the insert, and you're going to go to link, and then you can select a link of where you want this to go, or you can copy and paste a link in. Okay, and then you would hit apply. Okay, and now that will be automatically hyperlinked to whatever website you choose to have that hyperlinked. Let's see here. All right, cite references is the next part. To cite references, you are going to select the Tools menu and the Research. And what you can do here, this will appear in the right-hand side of your screen, and you can select scholarly articles if you would like, and you can search by a keyword or an author, and it will give you some options of articles that you could use, and you can also cite them. You can cite them as a footnote and insert into your document if you would like, and it will automatically insert that. Okay, so that's one way to research and include a cited source into your document. The next thing that you need to know how to do is to insert a graphic, and you can do this by going to the Insert menu and choose Image. And if you'd like to upload an image from your computer, you can select Upload and choose an image that's saved on your computer. You can choose and copy and paste a URL, your albums that you have, your Google Drive pictures. You can also search off the internet right here from Google pictures of things that you may be looking for, and then you're going to click on that image that you like and hit Select. So maybe we'll just do cars. Choose cars, hit Select. The image will appear. You can adjust the image by selecting it and changing the size. You can also delete the image by selecting and hit the backspace or the delete key. To share a document, that is the next skill. And to share it, what you're going to want to do is right in here you can choose the share button, and you can, where it says people, you can enter someone's name from your address book and your contacts, or you could start typing their email address. Okay, especially if it's someone at school, automatically, if you type their name should appear in their email. You can give them the option to edit the document, or if you want them to comment or just to be able to view and not change it, you can change that here. You can also select notify people via email. You can even type a note, they'll automatically go to their inbox. Okay. You can also, when you're in the Google Drive, you can also share documents that way. If you have a document here, you can right-click and select Share from here, and that's another way to share a document. And then in the Drive training, you learned about how to share folders. You would right-click and you can select Share. That will share everything that's in your folder. All right, that is all that you need to know for now about Google Docs.